Want to welcome everyone back to the podcast, Revelation Through Conversation. I'm your host, Ken Brown, with my co-host.
Jay Brown.
And today's topic is becoming your best. Are we giving it our all?
Yeah.
And we want to ask you, are you giving it your all spiritually? Are you committed to God as you should be?
Yeah.
Are you giving it your all in your marriage? Are you being the best husband you should be? Would your wife be better off without you? Or is she better because you are a part of her life?
Yeah.
Are you being the best father you can be? Are you being the best in your finances you can be? Are you saving money, setting up the future for your family, for your kids? And are you walking in your purpose? Are you fulfilling that role? Are you being the person God put you here to be? Are we giving it our all? This topic, man, it was inspired. I watched that the Giannis movie on Amazon.
Yeah.
What it is? The marvelous journey. And after watching it, man, just watching it, seeing what all he went through and how hard he worked, and seeing the why, why he plays so hard. Like watching sports, like Giannis a dog, and you see
Absolutely.
and you see how hard he played.
Yeah.
But watching that movie, you got a behind the scene. You got a behind the scene look as
Yeah.
of why he plays so hard, man. It's really because of his family. Like he played out like that because of his family, because of his upbringing, like where they come from. And watching that, man, like we had our struggles coming up. And
Yep.
everybody's struggle is different. And you can't tell nobody their struggle wasn't hard because you didn't go through it. But I was watching Giannis' journey, man. It made me look at my life and be like, well, I didn't have it that hard. And one thing too, it made me look at myself and question myself and ask myself, like, are you giving it your all? Because, like, watching it, I saw. And if you talk to him, he probably feel like, oh, I got some ways to go. But me watching that movie, I'm like, man, that man giving it his all for his family. And because he gave it his all, his family, reaped the rewards of their hard work. And like I said, it just made me question myself and ask myself, like, are you giving it your all? And that would inspire this episode.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched a little bit of it. I remember, like, I guess I don't recall finishing the whole episode, but what I did saw, I can relate to what you were saying as far as the man gave it his all, but not even just looking at him giving it all. I'm looking at the fact that he gave it all based off the hand he was dealt, based off what he came from. A lot of times in life, we don't move a certain way, or we don't give that 100% based off, we try to make the excuse that we're not giving it 100% based off what we was given. But you saw how this man was living. Like, I mean, like you said, we come from humble beginnings. But where he come from it was pretty tough, man. And for him to produce out of what he come from, that's nothing short of a miracle. And, it's motivation that it can be done, no matter where you come from.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people, they try to use where they come from as an excuse.
Right.
Instead of using it as fuel to get you where you're trying to go,
Yeah.
Like
Why? Yeah.
he said he played like that really because he didn't want to go back to the way they was living.
Exactly.
And like I said, man, it made me question myself, man. Like,
yeah.
And
Wasn't it a time he said his dad or his parents went without eating so they can eat?
Yeah. And that, just to touch on that, like his father was set the tone. His father was the example, man.
Yeah.
Like even
Yeah.
though his father didn't take it as far as Giannis took it, but he was the foundation. He was the
Yeah.
reason Giannis was able to go as far as he went.
Absolutely. Sacrifice.
Yeah, and I keep getting back to this, man. Like it made me ask myself that, and really to get down to it. If I be honest with myself, I'm not giving it my all, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not like in all those areas, like my relationship with God. I'm not.
Okay.
You know, like I could study more. I could pray
Right.
more. You know,
Right.
I could be more obedient in areas. You know, even with my marriage, like
Right.
I see where I'm getting better, but am I giving it my all?
Right.
Be honest, no, I could do better. Like with my
Yeah.
kids, I could do better.
Yeah.
With my money, you know, with going after starting the businesses and going as hard as I should be in the businesses, you know, that
Yeah.
God have blessed and put on me. You know, I'm not going as hard. Like even with my purpose, you know, being a man of God and sharing the word and, you know, bringing people to Christ in a
Mm-hmm.
way that I could. Like
Right.
I'm not giving
Yeah.
it my all, man. I was inspired by that, bro,
Yeah. That was a
and
dope.
and it made me be like, starting now though. I am like, it's no excuses, bro. It's no excuse.
Right. Yeah, it was a dope. This is what they call it. What you call it? It was documentation. What they call it? Documentary. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a dope documentary. And I would say the same. I would say in areas like I would say I'm not getting 100%. Like even my home life. You know, I'm not giving 100%. And I feel like sometimes we can get content. You know, especially if it's all good, we're surviving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can get content, but to give 100%, I mean, that's a different type of commitment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, you know, when it comes to let's use the example of being physical, right? Physical active, you know, going to the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of commitment. Like we got a lot of people that make excuses, right? I can do better in that department too, but I'm guaranteed to give you 3 to 4 days out of a week, right? And it takes
Mm-hmm.
time to get there. Of course, you know, you remember our conversation, like, hey man, is always shake back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you can't always be shake back. You know, it's gotta
yeah.
be it's a way of life, man. And there's certain things in our life that no matter what happened all around us, that's gonna happen. Like for you, like if you don't do nothing else throughout your busy work week, you working out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can use this. I feel like we can use that sort of commitment in other areas of our life, like parenting, you know, a husband, finances, purpose. The most important of all these things is the spiritual relationship with God. I'd be lying if I say, oh man, I go to church every Sunday. Man, I'm gonna be real with you. There's been times where, and this is where we're here to grow together. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
been times where I'd be laying in the bed after a long work we'd be like, waiting on her to say, oh man, I don't feel like going. All right, bet there it is. That's confirmation. We ain't going.
Yeah.
But God has been good to me, man. Me and my family. He the foundation of it all. And I'm nothing moved or nothing shake unless we have that foundation. We know how to operate and everything. We won't find
Mm-hmm.
ourselves being all over the place if we had that foundation. So on a list of things that we need to give 100% in, I feel like me personally, for not have my mind in overload, me personally, I think that's a good place to start. Your
With God.
spiritual
Yeah.
with God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because He make everything around you, make it all around you make sense, and it give you the mindset if you put Him first. You know what I'm saying? It's a cliche. Some people say, "You put me first, I put you first." You know what I'm saying? God, you know, He'll put you first, or you put God first, and He inspired you, bro. He inspired me. He inspired me. I mean, I've seen the difference of the consistency, you know, of being where I need to be with God and inconsistency. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over the place. But yeah, I'm not giving 100% in other areas.
Yeah.
But I'm going to work on being better.
Oh yeah. That's the thing, man. We gotta just, it's a journey, bro. We gotta just keep striving, stay in the fight, bro. Keep
Yeah.
keep getting better.
Right.
And like God, man, he working on me, man. And I heard this saying, they say God, he accept us the way we are, but
Yeah.
he love us too much to leave us there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what he doing with me, man. Like
Yeah.
on my way home, like I was coming from where I was coming from, maybe I think Brookhaven. It's about almost an hour drive back home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm done for the day. I'm getting on YouTube. I'm about to listen to me an interview, you know, just some
Yeah.
type of entertainment though, like, you know,
Yeah.
probably like some hardly initiated or something,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
got the scrolling and Agent Rogers popped up.
Uh-huh.
He a pastor, he's passed now, but he popped up and I was like, man, I was like, I
That's
already,
the is it the Caucasian guy or is it
yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
Caucasian? Okay.
And, it was Sunday too. And he popped up. I'm like, man, I already went to church this morning. I done got my word, you know?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the spirit was convicting me. Like I didn't feel comfortable passing it. So I clicked on it. I was like, man, let me listen to it. And
Yeah.
in the sermon, he was saying the greatest sin is unbelief.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just listening and it like me and the spirit was just having a conversation, bro. Like I was getting so convicted. And it was like, if you really believe God, like
Mm-hmm.
you'll be doing more than what you're doing. Like even with my business, with the brand, he be like,
Right.
if you really believe what God told you about that brand,
Right.
you'll really be out here promoting it. You know,
Right.
like he like what it was just talking to me, bro. Like, so what, you gotta see it first?
Come on.
Like, no, like if you really believe it, go out here, take action. Like
Yeah.
the more you move, the more God gonna show you. Like you can't
Yeah.
wait to be like, God, show me first, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go. Like God, like no, God, like you show me first. Show me you believe first,
Put the
and
work
then
in.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, it just hit me so bad. And then so I just went to I like unbelief. Okay, so I just I did a little dive on it. I would listen to more words about it. And it really hit me, bro. Like Tony Evans, he was saying it's so sad that a lot of Christians will only see heaven when they get there. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, when it shouldn't be that way. He was like, we should
Mm-hmm.
have heaven on earth. But
Mm-hmm.
our faith so weak and we don't believe, man. Like even
Mm-hmm.
and like with me, like God had placed these dreams on my heart and he know I wanna be a better provider for my family. And he gave me the ideas. But
Mm-hmm.
it's me dragging my feet, not really going all the way in,
Yeah.
and like I said, he was just revealing to me, like, bro, you ain't going up all the way in because you don't really believe like that. Cause like if you
Hey,
really believe like that, you'll be out here doing what you need to do.
all right.
And I just want to say this, man, like some of our situations could be better if
Mm-hmm.
we really believe. Like
Believe.
put faith and put action
Hey,
behind it though.
put
That's
action
how
behind
you
it.
know.
Yeah.
That's when you know you believe. Your
Yeah.
actions that's behind it.
I mean, the word of God said, "Faith without works is dead." Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we can believe God all day long. I'm gonna sit there. Oh God, I believe you. Oh God, I believe you. I wake up 2 weeks later. God, I still believe you. I still believe you. The whole time, God, I would like to say, God looking at us like, okay, you believe me, when you gonna move?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We ask for a lot, man. Like, and like you said, a lot of times, well, I feel like a lot of things are attached to what we don't do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we ain't seeing like God giving you these visions, these dreams, and let's just say some of the dreams are aren't in alignment with God. I mean, how would we know if we ain't trying, if we ain't putting in the work? I
Mm-hmm.
believe that even that dream that you had, if you believe in God for it, he gonna maneuver you for where you need to be. He gonna place you where you need to be,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be better. I feel like it's gonna be better than what you expected in the first, and then what we expect
Mm-hmm.
in the first place. So I feel like that's a point. We got to move, man. Like faith, faith and work, they go together. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Faith and work go together, man. And I was listening to speaking of podcasts, I was listening to Tim Ross the other day, and he was talking about he had a guest on the show. He had Tasha Cobb on the show, and she was talking about, I don't know if you've seen the episode. She was talking about how she was believing God, day in and day out for her and her husband believing God for a child, their own biological child, right? So like the vision they had for themselves, they was believing God for it. God had another vision for them, right? But in certain parts of their life, they had to move to get where God to see what
Mm-hmm.
God had for them, and it blessed my life because they end up adopting the child because the biological way didn't work out. I think the fertility thing it just didn't work out. Like it's a whole nother process on that one. But I said all that to say that she had to move, and now she got a child that she's raising. But it
Okay.
wasn't her vision, but she still got the baby. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I got you, bro.
But she moved.
Yeah, man, we gotta move, and there's part of giving it our all, man. Like give it your all. Be obedient, to what God telling you to do, and just leave the rest up to Him, man.
Right,
And like for me, like I feel it so strong, with the things He's shown me.
right,
And like I know it can happen for me, but
right,
like I said, I had to question myself, about my belief.
right.
And it's like I said, I just been listening about belief and unbelief. And it's
Right.
a story in the Bible about this man.
Recording. I'm just getting home. Sorry.
Yeah, you good, man. It's this story in the Bible about this man, like his son was sick. And
Yeah.
Jesus asked him, do he believe? And the man said, I believe, but help my unbelief.
Yeah.
you know, and,
Yeah.
like I've been praying that,
Yeah.
lately, like God I do believe, but it's the little unbelief that may be left in me, like help me, man, cause like I said, man, I'm finna start giving it my all, like
Yeah.
I'm finna start just moving, man. The God, Holy Spirit put this on me,
Yeah.
I'm moving, bro. Like we gotta get to the point where we boldly, we bold Christians, bro. like Like man, like God, our Father on everything, bro. And so we gotta go after it, man. If He put it on you, bro, give it
Yeah.
your all, bro. Like
Yeah.
even with your marriage, that wife He bless you with, give it your all. Them
So
kids He bless you with, give it your all. It don't
yeah.
matter when they get off track. Stay in it, bro.
Yeah. Stay in the
Give
fight.
give it your all, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
with your finances, bro. Like man, he like for my situation, bro, I want more, bro. I want to be able to take care of my whole family, and like he blessing me with visions of I could do it, bro. Like he showed me that I could do it. And my pastor had this thing. He said, God is a pleaser, not a teaser. Like he said, God wouldn't have showed it to you if you couldn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta take action. Like I gotta show him. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
move like I believe him. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm on now. And that's why, like I said, that's why I wanted to do this episode to inspire people to give it your all, bro.
Yeah.
Like if God has sold it to you, go
Yeah.
after it. It's yours. It's just
Yeah. We
waiting
on
on
this
you to
journey.
come.
Yeah. We on this journey together once again. Since day one, we all going together. We all in this journey, just journeying together. Just getting the goal is to get better. Overall, just period, get better. Day in, day out, get better. And I want to go back to what you said when you said that the scripture you was reading was saying, God, I believe, but help my unbelief. I feel like God, I believe, but help my unbelief. I feel like that sounds like a transparent conversation with God. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you admitting in in the areas that you fall short, in areas of things you need to give 100% on, right? You even when you get to those points, like we said, we taking one thing at a time, one area at a time, just not to overload ourselves. Well, I know I
Mm-hmm.
am, and I'm starting with the spiritual. Give it 100% because I know what happened when I give 100% 100% there. But back to the scripture, if you're struggling in the area, you just help God, ask God for your help. Like, God help me to commit to a week at a time, 30 minutes of spending time with you. Help me to commit to that a week, nonstop, and then add to it. Add to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I have a one of my mentors, Mr. Evans. I call him Buck. You know, he's a fellow Scorpio. He's a good brother. And when I was on my journey, a certain part of my journey of getting in shape or working out, it's something he always said it kept me locked in, and I kind of use it in certain areas of my life. Every day is day one, and I feel like that certain approach on it is okay. This is day one. What you gonna do day one on your job? You gonna give it your all. Like you gonna do something to separate you from your other colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to that commitment to finishing, not only starting the workout but finishing, this is day one. So guess what? Tomorrow day one got to be done all over again. You know what I'm saying? That's how we stay in the fight. Every day is day one. It keeps you humble. Every day is day one, man.
Mm-hmm.
So just of course commit. You know, I'm about to recommit. You know, to the spiritual walk because I'll be honest. I work in a law enforcement area, and when I first started the job, just to be transparent, a lot of my colleagues would be like, "Brown, you don't cuss?" I try not to.
Yeah.
They've been coming here lately. They've been coming a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
A lot of bad words, man, and I'm not proud of that. So I want to get back to, you know, certain things don't move me, and I can respond in ways that please God. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I don't have to. It don't make me less or more of a man to you know say certain things. That's just me. I pride myself on
Mm-hmm.
getting to the point of not cussing at all. So that's something to give it 100% on that. Just doing better in my
Mm-hmm.
approach day to day.
Yeah, man. Bro, we supposed to be different, bro.
Set apart.
Like as Christians, followers of Jesus, we
Yeah,
supposed to be different.
yeah.
And honestly, bro, this world play with Christians because
Don't take it serious.
we've been playing, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it have been times where you couldn't tell the difference from me, a person that believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that didn't, bro. And so, um, like Agent Rogers, I mentioned him earlier. He said the biggest downfall to the Christianity family are Christians, and he said lukewarm Christians.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you heard what Jesus said he do with them. He spit them out. Like
Mm-hmm.
he'll rather Jesus like, bro, you either all the way with me or you all the way with them. Like it ain't no middle ground.
Pick a
And
side.
yeah, bro, and
Yeah,
really, bro, that's what it gotta get to, bro. Like
yeah.
we gotta set the standard, bro. Like it don't need to they don't even people don't need to wonder, like, is he a Christian or is he ain't? Like they need to know. Like, oh, that's a man of God right
Mm-hmm.
there. And that's what like that's what we doing, bro. We giving it our all for God. Like I
That's
want
it.
people to know that I'm a man of God, bro.
100%.
Like I want it to be known, you
Yeah.
know.
I
And
want you.
that's
Yeah, I like that.
Chris,
I want you to get to
Chris,
the point where you ain't gotta ask me.
yeah.
Like you know, it's something
Yeah.
different
That's
about
why
me.
I want to be,
You know
bro.
what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
growth. And that's growth, bro. And like you said earlier, you know, like be honest with God, like be transparent with him, you know,
Yeah,
like let him know, like God, I'm struggling in this area, you know, I
yeah.
want to be better,
Fair
I'm
conversation. Yeah,
struggling, you know.
that's right. He know anyway. I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be
And,
real
and
with
be
him.
and be honest with yourself too. Like when I told you, you know, when I really assessed myself, action was I giving it my all? I was like, nah, man. I was like, no, and it's possible I could be a little hard on myself because I would ask my wife about it. And we were like on a scale from 0 to 100. And I asked her, and she gave me her grade for herself. And she asked me, and I gave my grade. I told her, I said, man, 30%. And she was like, what? Like, that kind of low. I
Yeah, yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
like, man, I just feel like I know I could be doing so much better. And
Yeah,
part of it too, man,
yeah,
is me, bro. Like,
yeah.
it's not staying committed, man, to the things I should be committed to. And like I said, going forward from this day, like I'm all in, man. I'm all in.
And I know I want to say another important part too. Giving it 100% in certain areas is, you know, the reason why I say you got to stop. You got to assess the situation. You got to go. You got to pick one at a time. Like, some days you may hit the gym. I'm just sharing my transparency. Some days you may hit the gym, but you may not eat as clean as you should. So I started with hitting the gym consistently. And
Yeah.
then I started with, now, don't make no mistake, they both go together. Can't have one without
Mm-hmm.
the other. But it's just like, when I was hitting the gym, I'm seeing benefits. My wife, she was eating clean. She was seeing the benefits. So we made an agreement. She came to me one day. She said, "Hey, 3-4 days a week, think we can do that?" I said, "We can do it," and we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Even this week, we're on day. We got 2 days on our belt already. We did Sunday, Monday. You
Mm-hmm.
know, now today may not be one of those days, but it's like you constantly improving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You adding other good habits. You know what I'm saying? They complement each other. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to say on the journey of on the journey to greatness, because giving 100% is greatness. You know what I'm saying? It does equal greatness. So I would like to say on a journey to greatness, stop and smell the roses sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Like, you, my brother, you said 30%. I think I agree with your wife. I don't want to say 30%, but hey, some people need what they need to keep them going or get them
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
I want to say 30. And it's me knowing what I know about my brother. You know what I'm saying? I want to say 30.
yeah. I
Me, I
appreciate
give
that, bro.
myself, I at least give myself a 50, 60. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? 30, that is a little low. But it's
yeah,
good that you got a partner and your wife that are going to be like, yeah, it's a little low, ain't it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be there together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't be, you give yourself 30. She don't see you that way.
yeah.
She don't see you that way. But I would say on the journey to this 100%, because I do well in certain areas. Like, I feel like in certain areas I am getting 100%, especially on my job. That's why I get so frustrated when it's like, when you see things, I criticize things, but everybody work ethic is different. So I only can dominate my lane, you know what I'm saying? And get away from the frustration. And like, as the word of God said, do it unto the Lord. If I do it unto the Lord, then I don't worry about what they
Mm-hmm.
do or what they
Mm-hmm.
doing. I'm right here with it. Now, can I help other people along the way? Oh yeah, of course. And I try. But stick to, they say, keep the main thing the main thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't overthink it. I think we can do it. I know we can do it. We'll be having a conversation about something else pretty soon. Another area we can get
Yeah,
better in.
yeah, yeah.
It's a journey, man. Every day is day one.
Yeah, man.
It's work.
Um, as we get to a close, man, just want to tell the people first commit yourself to God, bro. Like, man, we Christians, bro. We believe in Jesus. So if you not rocking with that, then this ain't the podcast for you. Cause for me, that's where it all starts with, like,
Yeah.
with God, like with the Creator. Like, He
Mm-hmm.
put me here. He put me here for a reason. And I wanna be in His will. Like, I wanna touch the people, make an impact on the people that He put me here to make an impact on.
Absolutely.
Commit yourself to Him and show Him you believe.
Yeah.
Show Him you believe with your actions, bro.
Yeah.
Unbelief is a sin, man.
Right.
Yeah, hey, tell God to help you with the unbelief. Anything you want to lead the people with, man.
I want to leave people with
And one more thing before you go. One more thing before you wrap it up.
yeah.
Hey, write it down, man. Have your daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. Cause
Yeah.
I would start and stop this, but I'm back on it now, and I notice when I do that, bro, it helped me stay on track. It helped me to prioritize the things that I
Yeah.
need to be staying on top of.
Yeah.
So, and I know that's something simple, but bro, it's so impactful when you making those daily goals, those weekly goals, those monthly goals. It help you stay disciplined and it help you stay on track. All right, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. I just wanted to get that in before you wrap.
I want to say so far with us starting the podcast, I just want to say thanks again for the support. You know, like my brother said, you know, commit yourself. I mean, I agree with what he said. Commit your life to God. You know what I'm saying? There will be no compromising when it comes to that over here.
Mm-hmm.
And we love to have you guys on this journey. And hey, just keep showing up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Keep showing up for yourself.
Yeah, and give it to all, man, in all areas. Give it to all. You might be at a job that you see yourself as not what you had in mind for yourself. Give it to all. God trying to
Yeah.
teach you something on that level. Before he take you to the next level, he want to make sure you learn all the lessons where you at. Every stage you at, everywhere you at in your life, give it to all.
I would
Give it
also like to say, on the areas of my life that I feel like I gave 100%, I'm at peace with the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to say I did everything I was supposed to do and
Mm-hmm.
everything God asked me to do in these areas.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at peace with the outcome.
Yeah.
So if you know if you are one of those or in that group of people that's giving it 100%, I don't believe none of us are giving us 100% on everything. I'm gonna
Yeah.
speak for me. I'm not giving 100% on everything,
Yeah.
but I will say be at peace with the outcome. But make sure you do your part.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Brown signing out.
Yeah. I'm Ken Brown. We out.